It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate.
I understand. I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Is it? Something is off. Shush, I can't hear what she's saying.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
I know that. But the people around here, they don't see it that way. And if I am to stay here, I need to get along with them. You're right. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as a grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon. Golden grey in the moonlight. The Pale, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Aranye, the old.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. Just business, but bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishal.
What exactly did you...
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it with a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their...
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lewis County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lewis Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know.
But she really destroyed them.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive
Lowe's Cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airbird, and the
Yeah. Papa fucking Lolo wants to kill me. Sure. I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
One of them killed themselves because of me.
She says it quickly, like she said it 100 times to us out of guilt.
How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it? That would do the trick, yes. We were there. Together. In bed, I mean. Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open.
Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps us.
I knew he was dead, before he fell down on top of me. He was heavy, I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Oh. So am I.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could...
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the...
Run, woman. Run past them, and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it... Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union... Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was...
Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So,
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not? Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower.
to mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity. Match.
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it. Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did. I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I could...
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered like this. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that.
It could have been a desire murder. Maybe he was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Now you guys suddenly have theories pouring out, when they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
Like what? That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have any... I just don't know. I don't...
We can't go after loose cap. Not yet. There are other.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's...
If they want to kill me, they'll kill me. If they want to toy with me, they will. She's come to this conclusion weeks ago.
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth, idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw he kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible.
Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tib.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of... She nods, silently. He's thinking, or maybe you should take her to the station for safekeeping. She lied to you. And she's No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's multi-face. I'm beginning to doubt your judgment. Are you sure you're not sleeping on the post? You have to wake this one up with force if you want to continue pushing her. This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. A vague sense of disappointment fills you. The glass, you get the feeling this room would tell you something crucial if you only knew how to listen.
I'm not exactly sure either, to be honest. My imagination, it's a weakness.
It's you again. What is it? Why? Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral...
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep...
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back. A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria.
Because she was here, all night, with a...
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here...
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
No. All right, she took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that...
That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride now.
And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the winter. You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird claims. Remember, you can still mess this up.
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up. Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room. What do you mean? We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years?
Been thinking of getting wilding in rats. That is on my ass.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
No, but that doesn't prove anything.
It's just 2 dolls. We're not giving you Ruby for that.
What if those 2 doors are connected, Eugene? Is that your name, Eugene? If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot. Firmly. Try shit on a stick. All you've a stick. And even then, our route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that. And Ruby doesn't care.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic.
You were warned not to bring it up. Your best shot here is to just back out of it.
Okay, cop. She's got connections. I could see how she could have access to a gun.
That's all you needed. Doubt.
All right, cop. Keep talking. I'll tell you when I've had...
Pete, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration. He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious...
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she's skipped town. This is good. Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And this is the only option he cares for.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where... I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminating.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that. Friday afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation. I told you. You. No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. How can I forget?
You and I are going to dance in the moonlight.
You know, when I first saw you limp in here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure. She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives.
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
You are insistent.
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught Pete. She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's...
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand.
Yeah, Al. And we won't eat.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore.
She's not, Glenn. A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her? More precise.
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there. Sure, there's some shit houses there, a cinderblock town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash.
We will start there. One more question.
Boyish, hair's red, dyed. She looks like a Lowry man. The what now? I have no idea.
She said she's building a...
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Yulon
This guy barely understands what he's talking.
There you have it. Hail something. It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM Sergeant material.
When are you gonna get it through your dumb head? I already...
And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid. This window is pristine on the inside. Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it, like the witness said, the man is kneeling. The woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th, and the man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray ending him. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points. There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago, 72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside, in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies. Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective. None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on. 700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No. 1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez perhaps, the shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33.
From where, precisely? I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance? Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nest if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
Whoa, what have we? A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Sure, they never cleaned up the war damage. The rest of Revachol looks better, though. The bridge is fine enough. Locals use it all the time, after all. It's nothing to worry about.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
No response. The apartment numbers have fallen off the door, leaving the panel with a sticky, "You'll need to equip the chain cutters to enter." Snip right through the metal. A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the door. Snip. The cutter goes through them like that.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, you pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Does Kuno care? Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give Kuno Kuno's. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way. Wow, that's heavy. There you go. More than half in there. Kuno's fucking honourable like that.
There is no movement on the lieutenant's face as he stares.
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig? The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans.
Yeah, we got plans.
Yeah, so fucking what? Fuck are you talking to Kuno about that kiddie shit?
He's trying to fuck you again.
Fuck out of here. Kuno knows it's fucking lame. That's why Kuno changed it. Kuno can change his name.
Don't change your name into that, Kuno.
Yeah, how are you still standing, pig? You sneak past him. What? Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told you. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. But you got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window.
Kuno window?
Stop trying to give Kuno your pity shit. Kuno knows what that shit is. Kuno's gonna go out like that too. Gonna be just like Kuno's violent dad. Fuck on speed, do crime shit, go on.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck you talking sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit. Get your fucking nun ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think 'cause you brought Kuno 1 gram of speed, you turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
If he doesn't stop soon, he's going to collapse from exhaustion.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
He did not win. There is a crack in there now, and it's spreading across the face of his certainty.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
You can guess.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink. That's right, it's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground, Leroy shit, ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking...
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno!
Yeah, pig, this shit is done. Kuno doesn't...
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure thing. Sure, man.
This is it, the scene of the party, the fire pit, cigarettes and empty bottles. Not as such. I'm talking about what came after the party scene. Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate
Looks like it. Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
Somehow, he doesn't want to dwell on it. The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
This one doesn't say anything.
Lily's our mum.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head, the other one laughs. Wow, so intellectually stimulating.
What bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is gonna crack the case.
Then we're definitely doing it.
Tequila sunset. Can't really remember seeing any women after losing.
He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
The legend! He's back. And thirsty. I got smokes and piss and a little speed to spice things up. Here you go, friend.
That is unhygienic and dangerous, and it does not endear you to me. Just wanted to make that clear, okay?
Unhygienic. This stuff is very hygienic.
Our tenant, the policeman. Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately. This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other. Aye, that you are, Dark Omen. Help yourselves and your organization. Help the storm clouds gather on the horizon. There's not much to tell. People come and go.
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too. On the table, you see a bowl of water. As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, the edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of... Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bag. You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then, a small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle load. The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you. It's for herself.
Our tenant, the policeman. Damn that girl.
A bullet? You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either. Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. She came last Friday Left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten her?
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from trouble before.
That's for the police to find out. Right then. Please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
Yes, early with the dogs. Around.
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her up, just like it did you.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. It lets the bad guys know when you are coming.
I cleaned it, like I always know.
The truth, sire.
She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So...
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to her. She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room. How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting it.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
Aye. Do tell. Exit from what?
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment.
No, she's a fighter.
She really believes that.
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieux she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in...
She may simply have kept the equipment elsewhere.
I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up.
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You...
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater?
No, you can do it. You still have plenty of juice in you behind the cinder block houses. Old pre-war ruins rise to the sky like dark palaces. The wind calls.
What more do you want to know about that poor girl? Yes, let's hear verse 1.
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's got.
See that seagull up there? Remind you of anybody? Exactly. Think about the seagull's story. It's one of endurance and adaptation. The seaside was... Then their paradise became Shit City. And what did they do? They became urban survivors, eating... No time for that sentimental bullshit. They're hustlers, getting shit done. They're one pair of track pants away from gangsters. just like you. Own it. Steal hot dogs. Shit in the sand. Whatever it takes.
Hello again. No,
Just no?
it's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast. Exactly. It's our chance to turn the grim desolation into an overwhelmingly fun dance party.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Goodbye, officer.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up as though you're supposed to be sharing.
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Here comes the night!
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think? The young man.
This is hardcore. It's hardcore! Skibbity, skibber danger. I am.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this.
Back to the heavyweight. Hardcore! It's hardcore! Skibbity, skibber danger.
Your cop training.
We're close. True, hard, full, hardcore! Hardcore to the neck, internally coherent.
All car! All right!
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces.
Hardcore! Ah! Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know what to say.
I am the mic enforcer. I am the chick. We're close. True, hard, full, hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. All car, all right.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore! Ah! The question is, what is the question? But there was a question? We're close. True, hardcore, internally. All car.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore! Ah! The question is, what? But there was no question. We're close. True, hardcore! Yeah!
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yes and or maybe it's not Godvolian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van...
You know about him? You know Van Eyck? Wow!
The skinny wraith looks at you with...
So am I! So am I!
Oh! Is that why they call you Egghead?
Egghead to the mega! The K became the G! The boy became the man! The Advent? Hi again. So, how things...
Goodbye, officer. So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading. The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the look.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
Yes, further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve this would be by getting us into the church. A sticker? You mean the yellow one?
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
Seems like my creation has found its way into the legal bureaucracy. What is the dead guy smiling? He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always present moment and life, or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats. It should be sold, but not by us. Simplicity was brought to us by a classical soul artist well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing. It is. I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for? Nah. Still strongly out of sync. You heard me.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune.
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the wind picks up. Fine sea foam lashes your face. It feels like needles. In the distance you can hear the...
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rugs. It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
He looks like he's cold out here at the tip of the coast. The jacket is warm, but not for this weather.
No.
No what?
No. An orange pilot cap would not help. To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps, but anyone could have made this. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out to warm his hands before pulling the trigger. Truthfully, this seems like a those? A smoking assailant who favors Tiomotiri to Astra or Joan?
Tiomotiri was a Revacholian colony on Ilmara. The Suzerainties population. Nothing is unimportant, detective. There, 1.2 kilometers over the wave-crossed bay. Through it's late. There is no light on the third floor of the Whirling in Rags. No shake.
Yes, what is it? What? No.
She has not seen her, sire. 'Tis true.
The swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks.
You see, a once bright mural towering above you. The signage, a slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall. And the coastal Feld Electrical. How ironic. Feld Electrical. You only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack.
Why single out this one building? Suddenly, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against you. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography. And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like... Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village. Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the... An adventure awaits. Buckle up and raise your collar. This search is going to be wet and cold. A metal payphone. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable. A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual, even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez sense. Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days. The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive...
Unable to piece together the scattering of bullet holes looks like... The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts, most of them poor things. The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth. Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer. There's no echo, and
No idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here. We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's most... In conclusion, she could be under any building. I hope not.
Wait. Take a longer look at yourself and how you're metaphor. It's always metaphor. This is more important than you. That's the blood of industry you see before. The engines of fortune once roared here. Great wealth poured into Revachol, the Delta, as did smoke, waste, sickness. The engines stopped. The West Revacholian industrial base was dismantled after the war. Now, filth. This needs environmental action now. Perhaps you could dedicate your life to cleaning it up, but you're a cop.
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down.
I'll just keep the Corda Lacey in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the...
Aye, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way.
Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty. Hello, detectives. It's good to see you here.
What brings you here?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast. Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the Corda...
What is this? Destruction of property? Hooliganism? Elder abuse?
No need. Lillian and I are getting on much better. For one, she appreciates the concept of rent. How do I like it?
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there? I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez. Dull grey metal rests.
Fortunately for you, madame. The RC...
All right. Politics time. Real men. Real politics. Real thoughts in your head.
Oh, I'm not frightened, officer. I'd never... Have I told you how they discovered this place? No, they're in Sealindian, Isla. Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion. It's a pity. Most of these people will never know what this place means. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Do we?
I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is cause for cautious...
This story she will tell. Oh,
Maybe there is something else I can assist you with while you're hot in pursuit?
Put your hands where I can see them.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands.
scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Lateral vascular neck restraint. Carotid sleeper. Carotid sleeper. Critically reduced.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do.
Officer in need of assistance. Suspect alert.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot. Big red key.
Big red key? That's code for the battering ram. What happened to make her like this? Again, a neurodegenerative disease. The woman looks at you, but through you, like you don't exist. Her eyes gleam feverishly, and the rotating, recent, self-inflicted.
This is the police. Unlawful engagement. Hands on the ground. Scum.
So this is what the weather's like on the other end of a cop's gun.
Fascinating. See? This is what happens when we are not around.
It's the goddamn police, shitbag. Cut the pavement.
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs?
Confiscated contraband. Restricted access. 2 kilos missing. Eyewitness report compromised.
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Status unconfirmed.
No. Oh, no. No.
thought Mr. Moran. Gareth. Aggravated assault!
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It has nothing to do with what's happening here.
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised. Impersonating a police officer.
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
License and registration! License and registration! Come in, dispatch!
It's not a code, just disjointed words.
We can't leave. A delirious civilian is pointing a firearm at us. Your firearm. You need to solve this. Officer, there is no way I'm leaving it like this.
The lieutenant nods. All right, this is how we do it. You hurl the tear bag in her face, already darting right, and immediately close. No, that won't be necessary. Look closer. The gun, all 3 barrels, red and blue light shining through. It's not loaded.
I've been thinking that too, but it's impossible to tell for certain in these lighting conditions.
What? This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This police gun always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
She looks. Grab the gun, right now.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they?
Oh, we need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even...
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this. Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8, and loneliness. Yeah, looks like a bad case. But the question is what to do with her right now. I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without the gun, we could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family. Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry. But I think we are done here for now. Let's head out.
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? Being left exactly. With only the voice of Gareth Morand, she stands motionless. Just to hear. The woman stands slumped. Is one of those things there were narcotics in there too. You're thinking of taking them. She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the
Oh, is that yours?
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore yours. The lieutenant nods. You take the vial of Pyrrolidon and the bottle of speed. She didn't consume them. She didn't...
You're taking those, are you?
Listen to him, for once.
Sure. I guess that's fine.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette pack. There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and no.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with whoever. Red Astra is the black. You see, it's hard to concentrate. It's getting cold.
Good night, officer. We'll meet.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards.
It's getting cold, this late in the night. The bed is comforting. The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone?
This bastard isn't even listening to...
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people.
Hear that? You are naive to think he's afraid of his bloodied hands. Soul Brother is much, much worse than that.
Don't tell him, sister.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures,
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
Oh, but you will. You're already going there. Slipping of hell. An ancient sadness, brother.
Everything is so okay. Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close...
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Yes. It took some convincing, but I got the mercenary's name.
The lieutenant leans in.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Ellis Kortenaer. That's E-L-L-I-S-K-O-R. He was found as a newborn in a leaf compactor near an abandoned farm. He spent 4 months in the neonatal unit, survived apparently, and was assigned to a foster family at 2. This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the Eastbrand Military Academy in Vredefort at 17, then served in the Oranese forces till he was honorably discharged. Then the armor followed him to Semenine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations, or him even entering Revachol. It's a garden tool used to press leaves into these cubes. It's a detail the hospital had, the only detail in this.
It is. Thank you, Alice.
None, officer. Sorry.
Even that is a small miracle. These organizations usually double-check their inventory.
No problem, Lieutenant.
A compliment from Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Not bad.
A name. This is very good. Ellis Kortenaer.
Sometimes police work is about human dignity.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. Did you have any other questions? Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. 10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to use. 10-4, sir, roger that, and very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the... Roger that, 10-10.
The Copper-nado is back. What do you want? What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old lady?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Courant or something.
Hey, wasn't Everott's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something.
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
No? Well, whatever then, Copper.
No. They totally said what it was.
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with? No problemo, cop man.
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on the...
Yeah? What?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream. Ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Kvalzun. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out and you gently lift the cube from its front.
We should take it back to Miss Lukanen killed as soon as possible.
Yes, but aren't you...
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Wait, no. That's dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous. Just depressing. I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the anomaly's location from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation. Watch! What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line. Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout.
Here! I found it! Hold on. Shh! Just give me a second, I'm almost...
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Done! I've got it! I found the location of the anomaly! Thank you! There, in the swallow. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts for me.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals. So
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bolt 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bolt 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
what? She only wants you to follow instructions.
Thanks.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. It moves like this task is an insult to your mental skills. It's awfully silent. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls. Some water spills out of the bowl. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a...
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah, let's do it. Now the only thing left to do is to If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Honestly, I'm a little... I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. What sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Because it reminds us of death. And we humans tend to think that death is...
Death is scary. You can't just start over again. Or can you?
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant takes, and then nothing happens. As Sona, Loken and Kilda, you can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary. She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a...
Damn it! Yeah, nothing happened, let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something
No, my hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, but this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more? This can't be it. You should have a listen. All you hear is your own breathing, heavy and hoarse, but there's something, there has to be something. Ghosts. When was the last time this world had anything new to say?
Well, did you hear anything? Yeah. No.
The lieutenant looks down at the floor, as if maybe the speed freaks can help you with this. Go talk with Andre.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies. Well, he's just kinda here. I don't really know how to communicate. Yeah, sometimes. When I, stumble and find my way into his centre, you have to hear a lot of...
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself.
Goodbye. Huh? I see you're here again. Offside, man. Did I mention get weird stuff? Specialised. There was a data wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Revachel's sister revolution on the Grand Isola.
Most of it doesn't exist, but there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Sonic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. It's hardcore. Skibberdees.
Your cop train.
Hello again.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation, and they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian Church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, made the innocentic system, no? You're right, they do.
The Pericanassian Church is about love. And Nordic music is love is hard.
Unity! Unity!
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse!
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
Yeah!
He's seems ecstatic that you share his vision of
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
the one with the large head. Is
Yeah! Let it out! Let the disco happen! Bring the disco into this world! Get this church in...
Yes? What's the deal? What kind of a hitch?
An audio shortfall, you say? Guess what? We got speakers with massive low end. There's a good chance it can do it.
they've got one speaker. One. Uno.
We've got some serious range on this baby. It'll blast her shoes off, believe me. Goodbye, officer.
We're close. True, hard, foot, it's hardcore. Skibbity.
Your cop.
Huh? I see you're here again. Offside, man.
Hi again. So, yes? What's the deal? What kind?
An audio shortfall.
They've got one speaker. One.
We've got some serious range on this baby. It'll blast her shoes off, believe me. Goodbye, officer.
Yes, what is it?
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man, and then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we...
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing...
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the You mean the speed freaks? Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. I guess I could live through a week or two.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective.
Sure. Let me know how it goes.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of a Nordic dance. That's fine. We can manage. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right? Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later.
Yes, what is it?
What? What did you say? I can't hear you! The music is too loud! Oh, the project! It's not going well! There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hard. Thanks! Maybe you can get through his. Let me know how it goes!
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yakokata, the place to be. Yakokata is a hard...
An intricate system of irrigation networks pockmarking the earth. Intermittent seas of phosphorus mud.
We're close. True, hard, full, hardcore. Hardcore to internally coherent. All core. All...
He furrows his brow as his very
Hardcore! Ah!
The question is, what is it? But there was a...
We're close. True. Hardcore. Internally coherent. All core. All right. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. 2 on a track. Watch your back. We're close. True. Internally coherent. All core. All right. Gotta get the people going.
Yeah, request.
We're close. True. Hard. Full. Car. Hardcore. Internally all car. Gotta get the people. I'm the party boy. It's my hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbits.
There is a place far away in Cutler.
Yeah, it's ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
How about something simple, like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic, we want real. The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Yakokata! Yakokata!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe.
Hardcore! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the...
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club and I wouldn't name.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something...
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean?
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it?
The past is the future, but the future... No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave.
And short.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience. It feels good. It feels right. But what is...
Yes, my man!
Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a notice...
Goodbye, officer.
We're close. True, hard, full car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the neck. Internally all car.
He furrows his brow.
Hard. Is it though? One mind, one spirit.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you...
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite a cell, using her contact mic to the one with the large head is blasting. Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk. And in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
Okay.
What he means is, you're right, actually. She's whistling a melody. Her trusty contact mic.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff, but that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are. Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Sorna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and
Sure, you helped us out. I can repay the favour. What do you want to know? What do you mean? Oh, that. He's the party boy. Anodic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
Yes, forever. Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how...
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance like SNES. Anyway.
Actually, we don't know where he's from. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City.
The worst of the banlieues. A wretched heap of closed-down mines, even west of Jamrock, on the dusty
Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines... There were mines? Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us. Or who. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent. You wish you'd been there.
Who do you want to know about? Sure.
We're close. True, hard, full, hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. All core, all right.
He furrows.
Hardcore. The question is, what is the? But there was no. We're close. True, hard. It's hardcore. Skibbity, skibbiday.
Your cop training did not.
Yes, what is it?
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex. The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you. In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs.
She's down there.
Okay. Why? Good, good, yes. Cold spells. So basically your hangover is telling you she's down there? So, how do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building.
Finally, my time to shine.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails. Out from beneath the rotting boards of the building like this must have multiple doors serving various functions. Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness inside. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder. An ordinary drainage pipe. Dark as your eyes adjust. You see some trash. Crumpled up newspapers, cigarette butts. Someone has half-heartedly sprayed and nothing. Broken glass from bottles thrown against the walls of the pipe.
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely and not without risk. However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around.
He means the pipe must be coming from.
And it's right here, a maintenance door.
Oh yeah, big boy time. This needs you to put your back into it. maintenance door. You and the lieutenant lean all your weight into pushing the doors apart, but you're...
Let's take a breather and try this again later. It's very tough.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning? How to climb that ladder, you see? I do know that Lomantangs used sticks to climb battlements. There's even a special technique for that. Then there's also the method of climbing that the ancient Ilmarans used to get into the huts of their enemies. If I'm not mistaken, then it involved months of following a very rigid exercise regimen. In this case, I suggest looking into the Zeolite Invisibles class. The word refers to their remarkable ability to traverse any environment in the most efficient way possible. There's this excellent investigative piece of journalism by... Yes, I have. There was this one time where I...
Oh no, you've made Mark my words. All of this somehow ties into the history.
Alternative? I don't even have a mainstream way in, I'm afraid, although there's a sewage pipe there. Maybe that does...
Pipes can be broken with force.
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived and...
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone. Behind the pipe, the maintenance door, rusted shut and half sunken in sand. A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. So
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
the distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded, and in addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground, and you're 180? Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to... What if you were to do something more... What if you were to reconceptualize astral projection? Be open-minded about this.
Teleportation is not a thing.
Even if it isn't, no one told you.
This really has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with basic physics here. Oh yes, it could hurt a lot.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now. All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring with a backpack.